most bizarre Florida man news stories. I remember when I was in school, um, if we were bored doing some bullshit like fucking English or something, we used to always type up our birthday and then Florida man, and then you see what happened in your birthday date in Florida. And you're doing some ridiculous stuff. In fact, let's do it right now. 10th March, Florida man. What the fuck? Florida man who attacked McDonald's worker. Shut up, cunt. Florida man who attacked McDonald's worker over straw sentenced to jail. Cuz, see, Florida's not a real place.
Right, let's see if Simon takes the bait and makes the alligator in the water joke. Simon,
Hello.
when I see things like this, I have to ask the question:
What question?
what is in the water in Florida?
Alligators.
Got him. I said beforehand that you'd make that joke. Yeah, bro.
You know what that means? Simon's a robot, cuz. Predictable.
There's every crazy story that exists seems to be linked to a Florida man.
Have you not seen that? There's a website that you can type in a date and it'll tell you the headline
Yes.
in Florida.
Yes.
And they're always weird.
Well, today we are going to be looking at the most bizarre Florida man stories.
Florida man throws an alligator into a Wendy's drive-through
what?
window.
No.
The fact that that's a
Florida
thing.
man went to a drive-through restaurant and made his own delivery. Joshua James, 23, pulled into the drive-through of a Wendy's in Loxahatchee, Florida.
What is that name, though?
What, Loxahatchee?
Yeah.
Loxahatchee, Florida.
Have you heard of that before? You're hearing this for the first time.
I'm just hearing it for the first time.
Around 1:30 a.m. And after
Why
the
does he have
server
an
handed him a
alligator
drink,
in his car?
James
At 1:30
Yeah.
a.m.
Yeah.
I've been drunk.
grabbed a 3.5-foot alligator and threw it through the restaurant's drive-through window.
No, that's premeditated,
He
man. I
then
don't care.
sped away.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Outraged ex-girlfriend breaks into Florida
Oh, it's
home,
Florida women
dumps
too.
pickled pork inside before slinging soda
Huh?
bottles.
What the fuck is pickled pork?
What did you just say? You said it's Florida too.
Florida women too.
Oh.
By that tree so I can talk to him.
But you, I'm not gonna listen to.
Deputies learned Reddick had used a hidden spare key to break into the home. She proceeded to throw and break items around the house, and at one point, Reddick takes a bottle of pickled pork and dumps it all over.
Is that the pickled pork? That's not a fucking pickled pork. That's just a crazy bitch. But I think this is the pickled pork. This shit.
Reddick takes a bottle of pickled pork and dumps it all over the victim's couch.
Why?
Florida man arrested
Maybe-
for body.
Pickled pork. I didn't know that was a
such
thing.
rogue thing, isn't it?
Yeah, but like, is that doing much? Like, you're smashing shit, and then you're just, oh, I'm gonna make this smell kind of annoying for the next week.
Maybe. What if he's Muslim? Then that's really bad.
Then why does he?
Then why does he have pork inside the fucking house?
Oh, I thought she brought it with her.
That's even weirder. You're telling me she brought it was premeditated.
It's
pickled pork.
Florida people, Simon. Expect the unexpected.
Castration on another man he met on eunuch
What?
fetish website.
The fuck is
Deputies
a
were
eunuch?
called to 74-year-old Gary
know what
Van
a eunuch
Ryswick's
is?
home.
No, but what is that?
I'm gonna double check, but I'm pretty certain a eunuch is someone that they've chopped off their penis and balls or something.
What?
What is?
You can do that? You can just chop it off? Then where does it, how do you pee then? Like where does it go? Cause you can't just create a new pathway.
One of them things that's going to get you investigated by the FBI when they see that you searched it. Not FBI, but you know them lot.
A eunuch is a castrated male.
Why do you know that?
Castration. The term refers to surgical removal of the testicles. Okay, so they still got
They still got the
schlong.
dick, but the ball.
Yeah.
Oh
You know?
my-
Wait, what? Well, I wasn't even paying
A
attention.
eunuch is a castrated male.
Why do you know that?
Castration. The term refers to surgical removal of the testicles. Okay, so they still got
They still got the
schlong.
dick, but the
Wait, they got the wood with no ball. That's like having a tree and removing the actual tree but leaving the branches. That's so dumb.
ball.
Yeah.
Oh
You know?
my- I never thought of that. You know, when they said, yeah, someone got castrated, I thought like they just chopped everything off.
Located in Sebring on Sunday, August 18th.
Ugh.
When they arrived, Ryswick told a deputy he had
Ugh.
just performed a castration on a man
Ugh.
and encountered major issues. Deputies found a victim on a bed, bleeding
That's
heavily,
so weird,
with a towel
man.
over his groin. Florida
Ugh.
man
What the fuck?
Castration is like that's
allegedly swaps tags, steals $6,500 piece of art
Hey,
for
you
just
can't be mad at that.
$50.
That's high
Florida
IQ
man
play, bro.
asks deputy to test his bad drugs after burglarizing home over barking dogs.
Wait, what?
When speaking to the deputy, Gunter randomly uttered that he had just received some bad narcotics and requested the
jokes.
deputy to test them because
What
he
is
thought
wrong
something
with
was wrong with
people?
them.
I wasn't paying attention.
Drug.
To test his bad drugs.
After burglarizing home over barking dogs.
Wait, what?
When speaking to the deputy, Gunter randomly uttered that he had just received some
So he got drugs and he thought they were shit. So he asked someone for a third opinion. But then he asked the police for a third opinion.
bad narcotics and requested the
jokes.
deputy to test them because
What
he
is
thought
wrong
something
with
was wrong with them.
people?
Yeah, imagine he did try them.
Florida
Yeah, I got you, bro.
Yo, these are bad.
What the fuck? Is this the guy who tested?
cocaine to hide evidence after fleeing traffic stop.
Yeah, he did a good job.
troopers say.
It could have worked.
What if he wiped his nose? Maybe.
Yeah.
Do they
But as
have
in,
like a breathalyzer for? I guess they do a blood
Yeah, nice one, mate. Nice one.
test, but they don't do that on the spot.
No, but they would look at pupils and stuff, right?
Oh, well, I don't know what the drugs really do to you, so.
No, neither. No,
Ew.
I know, but you just made yourself sound like.
Wipe it, Toby.
Anyway.
Florida mom arrested after leaving son, 3, alone in an apartment while getting cosmetic surgery
How would you
done.
do that?
Yikes.
3.
Your 3-year-old to get what? A botched BBL?
It depends what it is, though, innit?
What are you allowing it for?
I'd allow. Nah, boob job, rhinoplasty.
To leave your 3-year-old at home? You can't sit in the waiting room at the hospital or whatever.
Hey, when my daughter is 3 years old, best believe she's staying home while I go get a BBL.
Right, okay.
You with a BBL is a funny image.
Bro, I'd be bad, man. It'd be crazy.
Oh, Baller League about to go off.
A dancing flamingo at Busch Gardens. A Florida man was visiting Busch Gardens,
What?
Tampa, with his family when he reached into an animal pen and attacked it
Poor flamingo.
and set it down unharmed. He then picked up a second flamingo whose name was Pinky, and when his mother told him to stop harassing the bird,
Why is the name
put the bird
relevant?
down so forcefully, its foot was almost completely severed from its leg. Corral was arrested and charged
really
with
sad.
felony animal cruelty.
That's not even funny.
When
Yeah.
asked about Corral's motive, the Tampa Police Department said that was the question of the day. Florida man
What?
What?
Sorry, as I was thinking about like what the hell was going on there, this popped up. this is crazy.
And what is the obsession
Yeah, then this is that it just keeps getting worse.
with dog costumes?
I mean, if you're gonna have sex with a dog, at least dress up like a dog.
True. Put in some effort at least.
Yeah.
and in dog costume arrested for sex
Or dress
with
the dog up like a human.
Florida man
True.
wears fuck the police shirt to court. Wins case.
Oh, that's a dub. Depending on what he did, actually.
Arrested for illegally keeping alligators.
This could have been the guy that
turtles
threw
Florida man arrested for illegally keeping alligator slider turtles on his property.
it in the drive-through.
About the man
Maybe.
accused of having gators in his backyard. This is in Marion County.
Investigators say they found 2 gators being
What?
Investigators.
You know that guy. You know how he said gators. Gators.
Gators.
in an above-ground swimming pool. FWC shared a picture
no.
of the suspect, Robert Miller, touching a gator. Investigators say a gator's skull
Touching?
was also found on his property, and Miller admitted to killing one. He was arrested
Oh.
at his home. We spoke with Miller, and he told
That's
us on
sad.
camera that he was not the one who put the gators in the pool.
Oh.
That's grim.
So you don't know how the alligators got in there.
Somebody stuck him in there.
He had less of an accent than I thought, I'll be honest.
He sounded nothing like what we predicted.
I know. I was convinced.
Florida woman tells cops she has no idea how drugs got in her genitals.
Fuck you know. Jesus.
That's so funny.
What the fuck?
Hey, this next guy, by the way, looks like a Critter Pro.
Florida man accused of
Oh, he
throwing
does.
Chihuahua
He
off
looks like
hotel
club
balcony
player.
like a football. Deputies say.
That's horrid.
Riverview substitute teacher arrested for masturbating in classroom.
Oh
during
my
lunch
god, it just keeps getting worse.
break.
What the
Florida
fuck?
man
Fuck yeah,
assaults his boss with frozen hamburger.
Okay, I need more info.
39-year-old
Thank you,
Gomer
thank
started
you.
throwing frozen hamburger patties at his boss. As he chucked frozen Chuck, the store manager
What?
tried to escape to his office.
You threw frozen chicken.
office, and Gomez began knocking over equipment and pouring cooking oil on the floor, according to Action News Jax.
That
but
doesn't
what is-
sound too bad.
What is actually wrong with Florida people? Or is it just the fact that the Florida Man headline is catchy and now we're just used to hearing it?
Nah, because you don't hear this kind of stuff from other places.
Like, but if something happens in London, you wouldn't go, London Man does this, or you know what I mean?
Or do we have we have more diversity, so you wouldn't refer to them as a London man. Whereas everyone, no one's going to Florida, except Florida people.
Yeah. That was the first weird thing they did.
Florida man hid inside closed Walgreens, helped self to candy,
Fairs.
chips,
That sounds like a
soda,
YouTube video.
cigarettes.
Honestly,
Fair enough. I would as well. I would have eaten all the fucking chips.
did you film it?
Deputies say
Yeah. It's like you've seen this. This is the one thing I like. Sometimes I'm like, yeah, fair enough.
What time was it? 3 in the morning.
This is the one thing I like. Sometimes I'm like, yeah, fair enough. But like, he looked like he was literally walking out, like, yeah, arrest me. And the
Yeah,
policeman's obviously like grabbing him.
Yeah.
Is there anybody else in there? I don't think so.
He seems kind of clueless.
I came in to use the bathroom.
You keep saying you came to use the bathroom. It's not like cleaner. You just got a pack of cigarettes off the rack there. Some candy bars that you just borrowed.
Nah, but if you get accidentally locked in a store,
Yeah.
what are you doing? Let's say you're locked in a store, your phone's dead, you got no way to contact people and let them know you're in there.
I'm
You
grabbing
need to
some
survive
snacks.
the night
Oh no, I'm grabbing snacks, but I'm staying by the entrance.
and letting them know.
Yeah, because if I'm by the entrance, it doesn't look like I'm trying to steal or like trying to stay in there. Like I would grab it. Let's say it's a big supermarket, whatever, and there's a sleeping bag. I'm grabbing that, grabbing some snacks, camping out by the front door.
And then when they arrive, be like, yeah, I'm ready to pay for this. There was just no one at the tills.
No,
at
I'm
the
going.
time.
You locked me.
Yeah,
in
you locked
here.
me in. This is my compensation.
paying for it.
Florida man crashes lawnmower into police car. Roses are red. Valentine's Day was swell.
That's
Security
grim.
camera catches Florida man licking doorbell.
Nah, I'm hand sanitizing all my doorbells. All my doorbells. I only have
I'm
one.
throwing that out. I'm getting a new one.
No, I'm not saying
not
if
using
that
that
happened.
doorbell.
I'm saying in general now.
Oh, okay.
The doorbell actually needs regular cleaning.
Yeah,
Well,
true.
no, wait, but why am I ever going to ring my own doorbell?
Yeah, you don't need to.
Unless I forget my
good.
keys. Okay.
Yeah, just spread the onus amongst everyone else.
Yeah, cool.
Yeah. All right. Well, thanks for watching. Bye.
See ya, guys.